Good morning, and today I think we're in one of my least favorite places in Italy, the Tower of Pisa. Now, I'm not saying that about Pisa in general. Pisa is actually quite nice, but especially this area around the tower. Oh, okay. Well, let's have a look. All right. So those are the prices if you want to go inside the tower. But by default, you can just sort of go outside, which is what most people seem to do. But you can see how busy it is here. Right now it's a Monday, so it's not actually too bad. But on a Saturday, it can get pretty crazy. So let's have a little look around. See what it's really like. Most of the videos I see is just the tower, you know, what to do. Pisa's awesome. This is what food to eat, you know, yada, yada, yada. Let's look at a real sort of experience. What you're going to see, what you're going to feel. So you're going to see everyone doing pretty much the same pose. But I don't know, some of the tourists get a bit annoyed and aggressive and shouty when you go in front of their photo. But the reality is it'll probably take you an hour to go from this side to that side if you don't do that, you know. So it's a bit of a cattle market. There's some construction going on over there. Oh, there we go. So when we parked here, there's the parking scam here. So what will happen is a few brothers from Africa will be showing you into a nice parking space, which is free and near the tower, but the thing is, then they'll demand money from you, and if you don't pay them, they'll damage your car. So it's always good to maybe park maybe 1 or 2 kilometers out, and then you don't have to worry about that. They tend to congregate within a kilometer. Alright, so there's the tower. If you want to know a bit about the tower, well, the tower was, I believe it started in 1173. It was finally completed 200 years later, but there was a problem because it started leaning. The foundation, I believe, is only 3 meters, and it's not really strong enough. It looks like I wonder if we're going to see a meth fold soon. The foundation, 3 meters, not enough to sustain the weight of a tower like this. So after not very long, they already did the first 3 stories. Then the whole project sort of halted, and there was sort of like construction attempts to save it, but in the end, 200 years later, they shoved the bell on top and called it done, you know. But in recent years, actually, there've been a lot of efforts to try and correct the tilt. I believe it only tilts at around 4 degrees. It's so weird, isn't it? Tilts at only around 4 degrees, and here it sits today. So you can see it today, but like I say, it's pretty hard to get by. Look of all these photos, and okay, there's 2 are done. That one's done. We can get through. But yes, endless slalom. You gotta be quick. You hear a lot of under the breath fuck yous, but you know, sometimes it's impossible, right? But yeah, I don't know. For me, it's just too touristic. I think the best thing to do would be to get here just super early, take your snappies and leave. But right now it's around noon, just before noon, so it's pretty crazy. But on a Saturday, this place is rammed, and yeah, already it feels a bit like a cattle market. Let's see if we can get a little bit closer. Oh, look at that, look. Crouching tiger, hidden Pisa. Alright, so here you can get a ticket. The tower looks pretty empty. I don't see many people up here. You can see it's sort of chained off, so I'm going to get a little closer and see what that is about. Have a little look, have a little closer what's going on here. So everything seems chained off. This looks like an exit, so let's go around the other side. Almost looks like a complete marble flooring. Okay, it's completely chained off. Let's try and go around this side perhaps. But yeah, some of the other areas are actually quite nice. You can walk all along, you know, like what looks like a city wall there. It looks quite nice and peaceful, but around this tower. Oh yes, super busy. I think there is a limit of the number of people that can be in the tower at any one time, which is why still when you buy a ticket you have to go through this whole queue. So your waiting could be very, very long. All right. Oh yeah, that is is about it. So it looks like that is the entrance and the exit. We can't really get round there. I'm not sure why. But yeah, I mean, it looks it looks heavy just from the materials it uses. I'm gonna go around this side so we can have a little look there, and then yeah, we're gonna go from there. Oh, look at that. Wow, all right. All right, we're just coming over the other side now. I think the sun's more on our side here. It looks super clean, look at that. You can really see how much it leans there. It looks way more than 4 degrees though, I don't know. All right, so yeah, we're just coming through here. I thought there'd be another entrance on this side or something. Oh, well, that's extra posture fixing there. It's a pro tower lean. Got some floor photography there. All right, well, what do you guys think of the Tower of Pisa anyway? Do you agree? Do you think it's a bit too touristic? Oh, maybe you love the tourists. I don't know. Maybe you love being in a crowd of people doing the same thing. I don't know. Each their own, I guess. But I mean, that is a view of Tower of Pisa, and not my thing, but in and out, done. You know, off the bucket list, sure. But if I was in Rome or maybe Milan, I don't know if I'd do a day trip. There's a lot of like tour buses, you know, 3-4 hours on a bus. For here, I don't know if I could be sold on that deal, but you know, it is what it is. It's for some people, but maybe not for others. All right. They still have horses here, look. What the hell is that thing? What? That outfit looks pretty old. So if you're curious about Pisa, well, the last time I went around it was a few years ago, but it was basically like cafes, restaurants, things like that. There's a little bit of history, but for the most part, you know, most of the history you care about is in this one small area right here. Okay, so what did you guys think of Pisa? Pretty hectic. Have you been here before? Let me know in the comments below. So I'm sure I'll see you guys in another video coming soon. Yeah, this is pretty much why I don't like it too much, but you know, that's the way it is sometimes. So take care from sunny Italy, and I'll see you in the next one. Adios. Where did I park the car?